video is going to be a bit different. It might be slightly long, but I hope you guys stay to watch until the end. I'm going to let JB do the introduction, so I hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you at the end of the video.
Okay, now this is so today.
Introduce yourself first.
So hi, my name is Rashid.
Rashid. Nice to meet you, Rashid.
Rashid.
Alright, so what are we doing here? First of all, where are we?
So right now we are in, as of right now,
Yes.
we're in Rutherford, BHM, you know what I'm saying, at the University of Alberta. And we'll be going around and asking thought-provoking questions
Yes.
to different
Groups of people?
different categories of races about how they feel about the use of the N-word, because yes, it carries a lot. It has a lot of weight. So we'll be asking them three different questions. First one being, how do they feel about the use of the N-word by non-black people? The second question would be, do they believe that non-black people should stop using the N-word? And last but not least, in order for non-black people to stop using the N-word, should black people themselves stop using the word? You know, basically mean that in order to educate other people, should we educate ourselves first? And so, yeah, so that's what we'll be doing today. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Just gonna ask you, am I supposed to ask the question?
Yes, ask the question since you're right there.
I don't know.
Okay.
So what are the questions?
So the question is, how do you feel about non-black people saying the N-word?
I feel quite offended about that, not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But like, I don't know, I feel like I don't know, like it probably isn't really that big of a deal right now, because like, I feel like we didn't really like suffer the thing, like slavery, blah, blah, blah. It's like our ancestors, right? Like from ages ago. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like our right to be offended about that is not really like, I don't know, it's not really justified, but like, who knows? But like, yeah, like I feel like, but like my boys though, like, I kind of give them like the right to say that.
Okay.
Because they're my boys, right? You know?
Okay, so then do you think that if we want like non-black people to stop saying it, that we should probably stop saying it too?
No.
No. You don't want people to
No.
stop saying it?
I feel like it's all just already part of the culture. Like there's no way like people can stop saying it. Like music, everything is like everyone is in their song saying nigga, nigga, blah, blah, blah. Like obviously people are gonna say that, right? So it's
Okay.
like, yeah.
Alright, that's all. Thank you.
Am I gonna be on YouTube or what?
Yeah, you're gonna be on
So,
YouTube.
how do you guys feel about non-black people using the N-word?
I don't deep it like that.
I don't deep it like that, to be honest.
Because there's a lot of violence and reciprocal violence.
Yeah, I don't really deep like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, I haven't like racialized before.
Fact.
So, yeah.
It doesn't like, not like it matters to me, but like, I'm not, it hasn't been used to me because I'm like, I don't deep it to that extent, like, oh, like, calm. To me,
So you don't think they should stop using it?
I mean, they shouldn't use your offensive.
Exactly.
Like,
They shouldn't.
if like a white person says nigga, I want to like, so if you say it's offensive,
serious,
like, I might take it seriously, like, you just like using it like in a song or something.
So I just want to reiterate my question. Do you think they should stop using it?
Yeah.
Non-black should stop
Yes,
using it?
yes.
Oh, okay. So like in order for them to stop using it, do you think that we black people should stop using it? So that
No?
I mean, you have a point though. Like, what's.
So the thing is that in order for us to educate them, we need to educate ourselves.
That's
I mean, okay,
true.
true, but
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
but then, I don't think they do it by stop using it. It's true, it's embedded in like our society and systems, like black people say.
Because, like you said, for them to stop using it, I think we should stop using it.
I don't agree with that.
Us out here bothering people for no reason.
Canberra Library for no reason.
People are studying.
And we're coming through with questions.
How do you guys feel about non-black people using the N-word?
You shouldn't. So no. Yeah, it's a no for me.
Alright, good. And do you think they should stop using it?
Like black people?
Like non-black people that use the N-word. Do you think they should stop using the N-word?
Yeah, I don't think they should. I don't think they should have started using it. Yeah, there you go.
That's true. That's good. What do you think that they shouldn't have started using it?
I don't know. It's not like it's something that black people took back, like because they used it as a way of like bringing us down. So y'all shouldn't be using it because we're trying to take it back and uplift ourselves, type thing.
And also, I don't think there's any point. Like, I don't see what the need for them to use.
Where does it even come up naturally your conversation, please? I just want to see where, like, in your common vernacular, where does we're friends, right? If I called any of you stupid, it wouldn't be a big deal because it's different in this context because we are friends. Now, if someone from outside came and called us stupid, there would be a fight because yes, it's the same word, but context matters. Right? So because me, this is a group that I'm comfortable with, this is a group that this term is accepted, stupid is okay. But for example, if a teacher called you stupid, if somebody, once again, random person comes over and calls you stupid, suddenly that's not okay, and that's universally accepted. That's not, there's no confusion there. So if a random person calls you stupid, everybody's mad. People are mad on your behalf and they don't even know you.
So, a question is, how do you feel about non-black people using the N-word?
I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan.
They shouldn't use it because it's not a word that like oppressed them in the past, so it's not their right.
Yeah, I agree as well. Like, I don't think they have the right to say it because they're not the ones who were oppressed by that word in the past.
And that goes for like not just white people not saying it, but people of color too. Because people of color don't have the pass either to say the N-word.
Yeah, I feel like people of color think that they have a pass on the word, but it's like it's not something that's ever applied to them in the past, and like nor is it something that applies to them now either. So it's like I don't know, people just say it like to sound cool, and I'm like, please just stop. Yeah.
Okay, so you definitely think that they should stop using that?
Yes, like it's not even appropriate for them to use it. So, and there's just no purpose behind it, and it is disrespectful. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should stop as well because it's disrespectful and it's really not their place since, again, like they're not the ones who had to go through that oppression in the past. So I just think it's disrespectful yeah.
Like the context just is not there for them to do it. And so like it takes a lot more effort for them to do it and then put effort into doing something that's actively oppressing other people than it is to just not do it at all.
Oh, we're still going? Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner? Yo, Kendall is cute, bro, and she's natural. So I think we're going with Kendall, bro. Kylie can kind of be scary, you know what I'm saying? Yeah? You agree with that? Love to see it, love it.
Cap, I just want to ask a few fellas how they feel about the different topic we're talking about today. So, good evening, guys. So the question we just want to ask you guys is, how do you feel about non-black people using the N-word?
Myself, I think it's wrong. A perfect analogy for this is if you're not handicapped, could you park in a handicapped parking space? The answer is no, because it doesn't apply to you. So if you're not black, how are you going to use the N-word?
That's facts. Yo, I 110% agree with what the brother over here said. 110% wrong for someone that's not black to say the N-word. We all know it's racist. I don't even think it's a question people should be asking. It's obvious, you know? But I feel like with current times, non-black people, and this could go for brown people, Asian people, white people, they feel like it's become cool to be black, you know? And one of the things associated with being black is saying the N-word, you know? It's become a trend, and I don't think it's right. In terms of black people saying the word themselves, if they use it in a term, there's so many ways you can use the N-word. Black people know this. And if you're using it in terms of like empowerment and not in a derogatory way, I don't see a problem in using it, especially if you only limit it to black people using it. Well, I'll let you guys say that.
What I gotta say is that, well, they used it to describe us as slaves, and I feel like that was very bad. But right now in times, we've taken the word back. It's our world now, and nobody can use it. So yeah, they can't use it, but we can.
So I guess you guys all agree that they should not use the word. Yeah. So then do you think that for them to not use it, do you think we as black people should stop using the N-word?
No.
As in to educate them, we should educate ourselves?
It's our world. It's our word now. It belongs to us. That's it.
You know, sometimes it's kind of unfair. It's like two sides to the coin here, you know? It's unfair that it should be the responsibility of black people to educate other people. It's not mandatory for us to do that. If someone's gonna go out of their way to have a little sit down with somebody, educate them on the word, the uses, whatnot, cool, you know, you can do that. But if I don't have the time of day to be doing that, then I don't have the time of day to be doing that. So it's not fair that we should be restricted to not using that word or forced to educate these people when they know it's wrong. Deep down inside, they know it's wrong. And if they don't know it's wrong, then that's a very big problem. Very big problem.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Like, to this day, should indigenous people stop receiving government benefits? The answer is no, because of reconciliation.
Yeah.
Therefore, just let us have one thing, you know? Because we don't get anything systematically. So just give us our respect that we deserve.
The first question is, how do you feel about non-black people using the N-word?
I mean, personally, I think it's inappropriate. I mean, there's a lot of history behind the word that I don't think non-black people really have any right to or understand the meaning behind it. So I'd say it's probably a no-go for them.
No-go? So you believe that they should not be using that word, right?
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And so, like, just wondering, do you think that in order for people to stop using that word, do you think that black people themselves should stop using the word?
No, because like I said, there's a lot of history behind the word, and it's kind of for like if like non-black people use the word, they don't get it. I don't think they should be using it, but it's absolutely none of our business how anybody else uses it. That should be allowed to, I guess, reclaim that word for themselves after it was used so harshly for the longest time.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
After you guys have watched that whole thing, I am here to tell you what my opinions are on the questions that we asked. So I think obviously that nobody else should be able to say it other than us. It doesn't matter whether they're white or any other, or even the minorities. I personally don't think it matters. I don't think that it should be us always having to do things to teach others how to behave. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't think we should stop saying it because it's us, it's ours, and that's on that. And others should just not do it. It's easy. We don't ask for much. Since y'all won't give us common decency, the least you can do is not say it. That's all. Yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.